morning. It is day 4. It is Shoulders and Arms Day. My whole morning kind of turned upside down compared to how I normally have my routine, but it's no big deal. I had oatmeal. First off, I woke up much earlier because I have to rotate my sleep schedule a little bit earlier. So woke up at around 9 after fighting the snooze button for 30 minutes. I made some oatmeal, just 2 packets of some apple and cinnamon Quaker's oats, and a single chocolate chip bread roll. Then after that, it wasn't a mistake. I made the conscious decision to lay back down in bed and watch some YouTube while I had those oats digest. And I said to myself, oh yeah, in about an hour to an hour and a half, I'll get up and I'll get on going to the gym. However, it took no more than 20 minutes for me to fall asleep. So I fell back asleep probably about 10:15. I woke up at 12:45. Ooh, accidental 2.5 hour nap. No biggie though. It's now 1:15, which is around the normal time I go to the gym anyways. So if anything, it's like I just snuck in a little bit of productivity. And now I'm right back to where I would normally be. And my oats have digested. So that's pretty cool. That's all right. It's my last day of my little winter work break. So I'd say giving myself a nap, even though I'm trying to rotate my sleep schedule, isn't so bad. But yeah, finally have to go back to the real world and civilization tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. But it is what it is. So that means I'm just going to enjoy today's arm day that much more. I had a little bit of a thought to myself over this week and a half, almost 2 weeks of winter work break. Like, am I wasting my time? Not going out, doing things, exploring my local area, so on and so forth. But when I thought about it some more, no, I didn't miss out on anything. I stayed home, stayed safe, made my priorities my priorities. I did my best, ate my protein every day. I think over the past 7 days, so the week after Christmas, I'm averaging about, I think it was said 160 something grams of protein out of 185. So that's pretty excellent. That's at least 80% protein over the course of a week. And my calories were just about 2,300. So yeah, my weight did rise up a little bit today after yesterday's pot stickers, and had about 280 grams of carbs. So got to get that back under control. Of course, the grocery store didn't have any chicken breasts, so I got chicken thighs instead. Only chicken thighs. And whenever I look down at my cart after a grocery shop, it makes me smile and it makes me laugh, because I'm looking at everybody else with full shopping carts of different colors of food and all these different packages piling up. And I have chicken, eggs. I have 3 kilos of chicken thighs, 30 eggs. I didn't have to restock that much up on protein yogurts, so I only grabbed 4. And skim milk. Yep. That's my groceries for the week. Oh, and rice. So, yeah. $30 right here is my entire grocery shopping for the week. So, makes me smile. another one of the thoughts I had over this winter break, especially when I was chowing down on those brownies I made before Christmas. Is it worth it? This whole watching every single gram of what I eat and dedicating hours and hours of time in the gym. And I have to say, after contemplating a little bit, hell yeah, it is worth it. There is no end goal with the gym. There's no end date with the gym. And I have to hope to God that that day is nowhere near soon. So, it'll always be worth it to live a healthy and active lifestyle, making sure that I'm eating whole foods that are nutritious, and pushing myself every day. Because even with those first two, right, I think for me, it's the science-loving aspect of my brain of I want to keep trying something. I want to do the scientific method. I want to figure it out. I want to analyze it. I want to optimize it. Or that's personally my kick out of it. Of using the data, pushing myself, and like I'm my only judge and critic, really, when it comes to working out or eating. Right? I'm doing all of that alone. So, yeah, it will always be worth it. Even if sometimes I look at myself in the fridge and say, I can only have one Kit Kat, or I can only have a half serving of M&Ms. But on the flip side, when I start bulking, there are going to be days when I have 300 grams of carbs. And all those sweets and treats. And taking the bulking with the cutting. So yeah, it will always be worth it, because I won't make it worth it. And part of the small reason why I started recording these YouTube videos, and my fiance put it perfectly, it's like, I'm not doing this to become some YouTube content creator or change my career in any sort of way, but it's just a little challenge myself to push myself out of the comfort zone and make a consolidated format of all of the lifts and the car talks, and just to keep a little record. So even if I stop in a month or 2 months or 2 years, I'll have a little period to look back on and say, hey, at the beginning of 2026, I was focused and locked in, and I was recording them. So I'll always have these videos to look back on. So I really appreciated that little note she said. So yeah, the only reason to do it is because I'm holding myself to continue to do it. And yeah, there will be days when I want to say to myself, I don't want to go to the gym today. Hopefully never, but I want to eat 4,000 calories today and eat sweets and treats and go above and beyond. Or days when I'm bulking, when I say I'm full, I don't want to eat. But the reason it has value, the reason it is worth it, is because I say it's worth it, and it's what I want to do. And I want to go do this arm day. So I'll see you guys inside of that post.
Alright, let's see how this post-arm day is looking. started off with 2 sets of dumbbell curls, then 2 sets of W bar pushdowns. Then I did 1 set of dumbbell curls with a set of W bar cable curls. Then I did 2 sets of single arm tricep pushdowns, or extensions, whatever. And then moved on to 3 sets of decline dumbbell curls with the seat at around 60 degrees. Then went over and did 3 sets of overhead cable extensions. Then I did 3 sets of straight bar shoulder press with the incline bench around 67.5 degrees. Then I did 3 sets of dumbbell lateral raises. Normally I've been doing 30s for a set of 15 and the 12 and the 10, but today I wanted to push myself with the fuel of the oatmeal, and I did the 35s for around a set of 8. Then I dropped back down to the 30s for a set of 12 and the 10. But overall, I definitely feel carved up, definitely look carved up, I think, at least. Definitely in my shoulders. I feel like my shoulders are definitely the body part that shows the pump the best, which is why I'm excited to definitely go heavier on dumbbell lateral raises, or if I'm not just going heavier, but definitely tuning in my form to make those medium weight sets of dumbbell lateral raises hit even harder and go even further. But overall, really good arm day. Side chest is my favorite pose. So, yeah. Do I feel the difference between 182 and 185 from a few days ago? No. Do I maybe look at a tiny bit pudgier, whatever? No, maybe, but who cares? Yeah, 30 minutes of cardio on the docket, and then time to go home, and I'll catch you there. All right, so a very, very good arm day today. I ended up doing 45 minutes on the cardio bike today. Just sitting there watching YouTube with good enough Wi-Fi where it wasn't stuttering. And I was done with 30 minutes sooner than I thought, and thought, with my weight spiking up to 185 over the past 2 days, might as well put those 15 extra minutes to use. Also, the end of that winter work break, so might as well use that 15 minutes productively instead of just rotting back home. But yeah, very good arm day. Very good beginning of 2026 with these 4 lifts. I have leg day tomorrow. It'll be at the work gym after work, so we'll see how my pendulum squat does tomorrow. I'll have to batch cook up some chicken thighs and rice for lunches and dinners for the next couple of days. I have steak for dinner tonight, and my yogurts and bread for the post-workout meal snack. It's a little small to call a snack, but it'll hold me over until later tonight for dinner. And it's a big steak. It's a top round. It's 1.2 pounds. So the calorie counter says it's about 1,000 calories worth of steak, which I hope will be very fulfilling. But I plugged everything I was going to eat today into the tracker already, and it says I'm perfectly at my 22, just shy of 2,300 calories for the day, so that's excellent. I'm right at, I think it's like 184 or 185 grams of protein exactly, so about 90% of my carbs and fats for the day. So that's excellent.
my family did send brownies in that Christmas box. So I had 3 little brownies yesterday. It was like 30 grams a piece for each of them. But when I plugged that into the tracker, those did take up a little bit more space than I thought they would. And that's what led to that 280 grams of carbs yesterday. But overall, an excellent Sunday, a very lazy Sunday, which are my favorite Sundays. And yeah, just gotta fuel up tonight, be ready for legs tomorrow, be ready to re-enter society. But yeah, that's all I got for now, for the end of today. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow.